Are we ready for the rest of the video?
I don't know. Yes.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Now I'm thinking too much about it. Yeah, I do believe that's a thing, that you can feel connected to somebody that way right away. Mm-hmm. It's definitely, I felt it, so unless I'm living in a different world, which I could be.
What keeps you going, and what is your why? Like the story behind it all?
Yeah.
Your reason, sorry. Like what keeps you going?
Yeah. Oh man. It's almost like there's another part to it, and it's really selfish. It's for myself. It's to prove to myself that I was right. And what I mean by that is there's always a part of me that never thought I was good enough, or that I could do this or accomplish that or whatnot, or I wasn't academically smart or whatnot. I know I said that already, but whatever. And I just want to prove it to myself that when I set out to do something, that I can accomplish it no matter what, because I desire it that much. So that is another reason, that is another thing that keeps me going, is proving myself wrong and right, because there's also a side of me that thinks I could be wrong. So I guess that just adds on to my purpose. So that's a good question.
Next one. If you could go or see anywhere in the world, where would that be?
Africa.
Africa, that was a quick response.
I don't know. Well, I do know. That's silly. It just, it's so different. Like I haven't been to a lot of places. I've been to Cambodia for a couple weeks. That was awesome. However, I would love to go like explore Africa and like see, like I know a few people there, so that'd be awesome too. And hopefully one day see the pyramids and witness that. It'd be Africa, and then I'd love to go to Australia at some point. I have quite a few friends there that I would love to see again. And I don't know, I just love traveling. I love change, but Africa would be my #1 that I'd really love to go and see, like right now.
In this moment. Gotcha.
Like now.
Right now. Tank tops.
It's so hot in there, I'm probably just gonna get a couple shirt tops. Ooh, I hit my face. Don't cut too many skinny jeans.
That's all I own.
So excited.
Passport. What else do you need in Africa?
Yeah, that's enough.
We're taking the fan.
No. You're not gonna help? Babe. Ah! Oh. I can't actually. No.
Have you always had a desire to inspire people, or was there a pivotal moment?
I've always wanted to help people. I didn't know that inspire that was the word. I think I always deep down wanted to. I just didn't know how. I thought that I had to be in some sort of, you know, like career or something to do that. Like I was a healthcare assistant for a few years, and I did love doing it. At the same time, I didn't desire to do it. I wanted to help people, hopefully before they can even get to a point where they can't help themselves anymore. But you know what, like, I'm not limiting myself to whoever I want to help, right? So
Yeah.
no, I didn't know that I wanted to for a while. It's only been in the past almost 2 years that I've kind of woken up to this idea of making some sort of impact or inspiring anybody.
Right. Okay. There was no real super pivotal moment then, hey?
There was a moment where I was learning that I wanted to inspire people. That was kind of pivotal for me.
Okay, so kind of more a stage in your life than a specific moment.
Well, yeah, like there was like a couple of moments. However, there was a moment where my dad, he was talking to me about making an impact and helping people, and this is kind of relating to that. However, I do think it relates. He expressed to me, he's like, how do you think someone like Tony Robbins impacts the amount of people that he impacts? And because I was like, I don't even know how I'm going to do this. Like, I don't know how I could help anybody. And
right.
My dad reminded me that the way that you help someone is through experiencing your own life. And every struggle, every challenge that you go through is one more person you've impacted.
Right.
Because that is one more, like, and that just helped me. And that was a real, yeah, I think that would be a pivotal moment in my life, because it was when I realized that this could be a possibility that I could inspire, because I didn't feel like I could, because I haven't been through things. However, it could be anything. It could be loss of a cat, it could be loss of a loved one, it could be your car breaking down, it could be locking your keys in your car while it's running and locking yourself out.
Yeah.
That happened. But it could be anything. And I guess that's one pivotal moment that helped me realize that I could inspire anybody.
What does being a good human mean to you?
Well, I guess I should say the obvious thing and try not to kill anyone. But being a good human, like just being open, honest, transparent, and you. Like, and treating people with kindness and compassion. Like, I'm a firm believer in not fighting fire with fire. If someone comes up to you and spits in your face, you don't spit in their face back. You wipe it off and you either walk away or you surprise them and say thank you. I was thirsty. No, I mean it though. Like, not fighting fire with fire. That's being a good human. We have enough stuff, enough bad things in this world that not being a good human is not adding to that fire.
What has been the biggest hurdle you've gotten over this year so far? And what did you do to overcome it? And how do you feel now?
I just, like, I don't know if they want me to share another hurdle, because this year has been one of many. There's been a lot.
Yeah.
I guess one of the biggest hurdles was having to move out to live with my mom for a while. I was actually facing bankruptcy. I actually was close to being bankrupt. And I had to swallow my pride and move all of my stuff, which I got rid of a lot of stuff because I fit it all into my little Toyota Echo.
Very tiny car.
Very tiny car. And I didn't want to move out to Alberta. There's nothing wrong with Alberta or anything like that. I just, you know, we all want to live the life we want to live. And it wasn't a part of my plan. See? Spontaneous. No. I'm learning. So that was the biggest hurdles, going through that process of almost going bankrupt and having to deal with all the things I was ignoring. I know, bad. I wasn't paying it. It's not like I wasn't paying attention to money. I was just afraid of it, which is just as bad. However, not anymore. And I didn't go bankrupt, which is yay.
Good news.
However, that was the biggest hurdle, is learning to have a better relationship with money and to love money and to trust it. And I know it sounds funny that I'm talking about it like that, but you literally have to be in a relationship with money to have it in your life.
Yeah.
Is my opinion. So
Yeah, that's fair.
that was a big hurdle, and it still is to an extent, but it's a daily recommitment. I feel a lot better because now I'm not afraid to look at my bank account. I'm not afraid to deal with what I'm supposed to be dealing with and be responsible. So
Right.
and now I have, well, I have more, but
Yeah.
yeah, still a process.
Who inspires you?
To name a few, I would say Jenna Marbles. Like, you're awesome. You've really inspired me to be true to myself and to really come out of my shell and to learn to be comfortable with the uncomfortable. Like, you're epic in that way. And another fellow YouTuber that really inspires me is Jen Heward. And Jen, you have so much strength, and you're always yourself. No matter if it's hard to say or you don't want to say it and you let it out. And there's, like, also with the fitness stuff, I've learned a lot from you. So those are two people that I'm not directly connected with that inspire me. Other people that inspire me are my mom. My mom, I love you, I love you. You helped you raised 4 kids somewhat on your own, and she's the type of mom that would kind of let you learn on your own, but would be there to hold your hand, because she never liked to force me to do anything. She didn't want to judge me or to restrict me, and that, you know, I had to learn the hard way a lot. However, I'm grateful for that, because I was able to grow faster, in my opinion, and learn a lot, and she's always been there for me. So I'm able to tell my mom anything, and even if she doesn't like it. But I put her through a lot of hell. However, we're good now. But yeah, those are, and my, lastly, my grandfather. My grandfather, he was an amazing human being, and I miss him. He's a big inspiration.
Sunrise or sunset?
Sunrise.
Sunrise. Okay.
Sunrise. A new day.
A new day.
New start.
Yeah. Beginning.
Continuation. Beginning.
Favorite superhero and overrated superhero.
Overrated superhero. I feel like
don't
a lot
understand
of
why they
people
like-
are gonna hate me.
That's how she goes. You gotta
I love
polarize.
Batman.
So that's your favorite?
That's my favorite superhero.
Okay.
But he's like tied closely to Wonder Woman, so it's like I always like, yeah.
Yeah, almost those two as a pair.
Yeah,
kind of. That's a
they're
good thing.
yeah. I love them both for different reasons. I feel like if I were to pick a hero that kind of annoys me, and it'd be Spider-Man.
Wow, well, that fits the overrated bill perfectly.
But
'cause, I
that's
mean,
just like an
everyone's
opinion.
favorite, right?
Like I feel like a lot of people love Spider-Man.
Yeah, I mean, I love
And
Spider-Man.
I
He's
think
my
it's
favorite.
because they can relate to him.
Yeah.
However, I can't. That's probably why,
That would make sense.
right?
Yeah.
So it's not like I don't like him. It's just
He's not
I
your
don't
cup of
know.
tea.
No, not my cup of tea, and I don't drink tea, so that's even better.
There you go. Something you cannot live without.
I was gonna say my awareness. I can't live without chapstick. I think that's a very real
That's a
thing.
very good point. You definitely cannot. How many times a day do you put that on? Generally. At least 6.
I don't know.
I think more than that. Her lips are coated.
Chapstick.
Chapstick, there you go.
Yeah, definitely chapstick.
If you had to live the rest of your life with only emotions or only like logic?
Emotions, it's just, that's where the logic comes in, right? Because I don't feel like I know enough about all this stuff that I'm learning.
Right.
So it's not like it's an easy decision. However, I went with my gut on that decision.
Yeah.
So I believe the gut is always true to an extent. It may not be the best thing for you, but it's the truest thing. In my experience, that's what it means. Going with your gut is following your heart. Like,
yeah.
you can tell when a decision is based off of your brain. And this is where I have difficulty explaining it. Tom Billy is great at explaining this stuff. Thank you, but not there yet. Yeah, emotions.
Okay.
Whole way.
What is your most current life lesson that you are learning or have recently learned?
Well, I think one that's recurring in my life right now is to have compassion for yourself. I go through this every day. He knows that.
Yeah.
All my friends know that. I like to beat myself up because it does drive me to an extent. It drives me forward, but however, when I do it too much, where I'm getting upset or mad or frustrated that I haven't done this, or I haven't moved forward in my business or my brand or my videos or in my following or in my work or in my life, if I don't feel like I've progressed, I can get really depressed and upset at myself, and that is where I'm learning to have compassion with myself and for myself, because it doesn't matter how many times someone hugs you or says nice things to you, it's only going to affect you if you let it. And the only person that can really save you from that is you. And that's what I've been going through and learning. It's so important. It is so important. And that sometimes means having a break. And that doesn't mean like watching Netflix for 8 days in a row. But I feel like you know when you need a break.
Yeah, totally. What's something that makes you happy? Doing this. What I mean by that is the one thing that makes me happy is making other people smile or helping or knowing that I've helped someone makes me really happy. That's the first thing that comes to my mind when I hear that question. Another thing that makes me happy is pizza. Yes. Yes, it does.
Pizza makes me really happy. So, people and pizza make me happy.
There you go. The two things you need in life.
I'm very grateful that you guys even took time to watch this. I am just learning the ropes of being videotaped, videographed, YouTubed.
Yeah. YouTube. It's a verb.
I'm used to my phone. Reached out, comment, subscribe. Don't be afraid to hit me up. I'm friendly. I won't bite. I'm a nice person. All I see is light and my eyes are closed.